Okay, guys, we're starting a new section here, 4.2a lesson. We're going to be writing and solving equations for word problems. Okay, so all the solving that we did in section 1, we're now going to apply it where we first are given like a little story problem. We have to convert that into an equation, and then we have to do what we did in section 1 with solving it to be able to answer the word problem. All right, so fill in the words that represent the following symbols. So we kind of need to come up with, if we see a word in a story problem, when it means an equal sign. Okay, so obviously equal. You might see the word same. Equivalent is another one. Result. And the word is. Okay, all of those words mean equal sign. Okay, now this addition sign. Sum, add, addition, increase, plus, more than. Okay, that's some of them, not all of them. Let's do this, the subtraction sign. Subtract, minus, take away, decrease, difference. Okay, this is a multiplication sign. We don't use an X looking thing anymore because we are using X's now, and that gets very confusing. Okay, so the dot we use for multiplication. So multiplying times product, multiplication twice, double, of. Of is a kind of a good one. You might see that quite often. Okay. Okay, now division, fancy schmancy word, quotient. Divide by, division, division, groups. Okay, those are just to name a few. Okay, this number 2 is very, very important. Translate the following. 5 less than 10. So, a lot of kids would put 5 minus 10. Okay, but when you see these words less than, it switches the order around that's given. Okay, it's really important to think of this. Say if you're 30 years younger than I am, wouldn't you take me first and minus the 30 years for you? Okay, let me say that again. If you are 30 years younger than I am, you would start with me, my age, and you'd subtract the 30 to get you. So it kind of flips it around. Okay, this one, 5 less 10, is the exact order that it says. Okay, it's very important to understand these two and how they're very different. Okay, all right, let's define each variable. That's step number 1. Write an algebraic equation. That's step number 2. That means there needs to be a letter within this equation. And then solve and state your answer in a complete sentence. So you guys, these are multiple points on a quiz or a test. All right, 15 more than twice a number is negative 23. Find the number. Okay, so we're going to define the variable. Aren't we trying to find a number? That's our unknown. Let x equal a number. All right, now let's build the equation. 15 more than twice a number. 15 more than twice a number is negative 23. And once you get there, I think you're home free. It's just a matter of just cranking out the solving steps. So we're going to subtract 15. So 2x equal negative 38. So we're going to take a half or divide by 2. Take a half or divide by 2, same thing. X would equal negative 19. Okay, so let's answer in a complete sentence. The number is negative 19. All right, so we've got all of our steps here. Define a variable, write and solve an equation, write your answer in a sentence. All right, let's look at number 4. The sum of 3 times a number and negative 23 is 28. Find the number. So again, we've got x equals some kind of a number. The sum, that means we're going to add. Whoops, that means we're going to add. Okay, the sum of 3 times a number and negative 23 is 28. Okay, so there's my equation I built. Okay, now solving, we need to get this 23 out of there. 3x equal 51. We're going to take a third or divide by 3. Whoops, that was supposed to be there. In there. Take a third. This would be x, and this would be 17. To answer the question, the number is 17. Alrighty, number 5. The difference between 5 times the number and 4 is 16. Find the number. X equal a number. Okay, right now that defining a variable isn't that exciting. It's always finding a number, but it's going to be more exciting soon, okay? The difference between, so when that's spoken, you put it in the order that it's given. 5 times that number, x, and 4 is 16. Add 4 to solve. 5x equal 20. We're going to take a fifth of both sides or divide by 5, whatever you prefer. I'm trying to kind of switch it up in case you like to show it this way, or if you like to show it this way, it's the same thing. X equal 4, so the number is 4. All right, this guy. The difference between 12 and 10 times a number is negative 28. Find the number. I want you to pause and try this one. It's just like this one. Okay, we're going to let x be a number. The difference between 12 and 10 times a number is negative 28. Make sure that you keep the order that it's given in the problem. The only time you flip around is when they talk about less than, just like you saw up here. Otherwise, you keep the order that was given, okay? All right, remember that subtraction is not commutative. The order matters, okay? All right, now, don't be tricked by this. This is like a plus negative 10x. This 12 is positive. How do you get rid of a positive 12? With a negative 12. Don't lose the negative on the 10x. Divide by the negative 10. You get x equal 4. The number is 4. Alrighty. Next question. 11. Ooh, less than 5 times a number is 19. Find the number. X equal a number. So we're going to switch the order around with this 11 and 5x. It must be in that order. Remember the words less than flip around. Okay, per our discussion above on that last problem, several problems ago, is 19. So there's our equation. Add the 11. So 5x equal 30. Take a fifth or divide by 5. X equal 6. The number is 6. 7 less than 4 times a number is negative 23. Okay, you can pause me if you want and try this one on your own. Okay, so there's the equation. 4x minus 7 equal negative 23. Add 7 to both sides. Four x equal negative 16. Let's go ahead and divide by 4, take a fourth of both sides. X equal negative 4. So the number is negative 4. All right, that's those kinds of problems. Now the next chunk says fill in the missing information, solve each problem, try the example first. Okay, so we're given 3x plus 1 equals 7. And we're asked to come up with a translation. So we're trying to come up with the words for that equation. Okay, now thinking about all these that we just finished, couldn't we say, we could say the sum of 3 times a number and 1 is 7. What is the number? Or you could say 1 more than 3 times a number. That's what I'll say. 1 more than 3 times a number is 7. What is the number? Okay, and then it says to solve this problem. So we're going to subtract 1. 3x equals 6. Take a third or divide by 3. The number is 2. Oh, geez, guys, sorry. Up enough. There we go. Okay, so you saw that. I think we got cut off here. So we're taking a third of both sides, x equal 2. The number is 2. Okay, number 9. 5x minus 11 equals 24. Okay, many ways you can say this. I'm going to use the words less than and I'm going to flip it around. So I'm going to talk about the 11 first. 11, I can't spell 11. 11 less than 5 times a number is 24. What is the number? All right, so add 11. 5x equal 35. Divide by 5 or take a fifth. X is 7. The number is 7. Okay, next one. This time we're given the words 4 times the quantity of a number increased by 2 is 36. What is the number? Okay, so we're going to let x equal a number. 4 times the quantity of a number increased by 2. When they talk about quantity, it means parentheses. It means 4 groups of both of the things that they're talking about. Okay, so a number increased by 2 is 36. All right, solving this, the easiest way probably is to distribute the 4 in. If you understand that you could divide by a 4 first and you get that, you can use that as a shortcut. But most students would go this route. Make sure that when you distribute that 4 in, it hits the 2 to get an 8. So 4x equals 24. We're going to take a fourth and get 6. Okay, hang on, I just messed up. 36 minus 8 is not 24. 36 minus 8 is 28. And then that would be 7. That doesn't look like a 7. That's 7. Okay, so the number is 7. Kind of squished right here. The number is 7. All right. Number 11, when the quotient of a number in -9 is increased by 10, the result is 11. What is the number? And if you're confused about what these words mean, please look back at that chart we did when we started notes. So x is a number. The quotient of a number in -9 increased by 10, the result is 11. So there's your equation. Subtract 10. X over -9 equal 1. And we're going to be multiplying by -9 on both sides. And that's your answer. The number is -9. All right. Now the next one, we're going backwards. We're given an equation x plus 2x equal 36, and we have to come up with a story. Okay. So the sum of a number and twice the same number is 36. Find the number. Okay. X is a number. Let me throw that in here. The sum of a number and twice the same number is 36. That's exactly what that says. X plus 2x. Let's make that 3x. And then we're going to take a third or divide by 3 and get 12. The number is 12. The product of a number and 2 increased by 80 is 350. What is the number? Okay, x equals a number. The product of a number and 2 increased by 80 is 350. So there's the equation. Let me scooch that up. Subtract 80. 2x equal, that would be 270. Okay, let's take a half of both sides, or divide by 2, and you get 135. So the number is 135. All right, and then we've got a couple of problems on the back side. Back page to say, do they work or not? All right, Brielle has 5 more cats than Annie. If Brielle has 8 cats, how many does Annie have? What is the unknown variable? Let A equals. Let's let A equal, let me change colors so this sticks out a little bit more in these tables. the number of cats Annie has. Okay, does it make sense that 8 equals 5 plus the number of cats Annie has? Yes. Will it work? Yes. So this is Annie's cats plus 5 equals Brielle's 8 cats. All right, this guy. 5 cats equals 8 cats plus Annie's cats? No, Annie would have to have negative cats. 5 cats equals Brielle's 8 plus Annie's cats. So again, it's difficult to write what it means when it doesn't work. You have to kind of get inside somebody else's head to think about what could have been meant by that equation. Okay, this equation and this, they don't make sense to the context of the problem. That's why it's a no. It's hard to come up with that. Okay. 8 cats equals 5 times Annie's cats? No. Brielle's 8 cats equals 5 times Annie's cats. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. And neither does this one. 5 cats equals 8 times Annie cats? No. Okay, you'd have to have like fractions of cats here. That would be weird. 5 cats equals 8 times Annie's cats. That doesn't make any sense, right? All right, last one, number 15. If you want to pause and try it, go for it. 3 pounds of fruit snack costs $4.25. How much does 1 pound of fruit snacks cost? Okay, so we're going to let Y be the cost of 1 pound fruit snacks. Okay, so 1 pound of fruit snacks plus $3 is $4.25? No, that doesn't make any sense. Cost of 1 pound fruit snacks plus 3 pounds equals $4.25. That doesn't make any sense. You can't add together a cost of something plus 3 pounds and have it be equal to a dollar amount. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, 3 times the cost of 1 pound of fruit snacks equals $4.25. Yes. 3 times the cost of 1 pound equals $4.25. That makes sense. Okay, this guy. Cost of 1 pound plus the cost of 1 pound plus the cost of 1 pound equals $4.25. Yes. Cost of 1 pound plus the cost of 1 pound plus the cost of 1 pound equals $4.25. Okay, and then there's this guy. This guy is the same thing as this guy. It's just reverse order, but it's the same thing. So yes, same thing as part B, but in reverse order. Okay. All right. Well, that concludes, right at the bell, huh? That concludes 4.2a. Thanks, guys.